Hey you guys, it's Free Training Friday. And I still have not swapped out my mug. I need to get, why is it? Are you guys like this too? Like you have a bunch of other mugs, but you always just drink out of the same one. That's so weird. Like I don't even intentionally do it. I just automatically grab it. I'm gonna just have to put this one up. Or why not? Just drink out of it. I can drink out of St. all year long if I want, right? It's Free Training Friday. Drop a heart down in the comments if you sell something online, even if you're service-based or product-based. So I want to see how many social sellers, direct sellers, not direct sellers, network marketing, not network marketing, you have your own small business online, you have a brick and mortar that you sell online, whatever it is, okay? You can take most, if not all, of my Free Training Fridays and apply it to your business. These trainings are not company specific. So if you are brand new to me and my page, I know we have a lot of new people on here. So say hello in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. Hey Sarah, what's up? Sarah's a new business partner of mine. All right, what was I saying? Drop a heart in the comments if you sell something online. Look, we got a bunch. The first two people on are Sarah and Sarah. Hey, Sarah Boyer. And I'm excited to talk to you guys today about this topic. It's good. It's a good one. It's a good one. What was I saying? Oh, if you're brand new to my page, I know we have a lot of new people here. If you're brand new, just drop new follower down below because I would love to just say hello, hey, what's up? Y'all, I don't care what company you're with, okay? Like, I literally come here live every single Friday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and share everything that I've learned over the past 8 years of me being in this space, okay? I've been doing this for 8 years. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. I know how to get to the point, to your goal faster. And I just come on here every Friday morning and share different tips with you guys. And it ranges from actual tangible tips. I love doing that, giving you guys tips so you can actually write down, which by the way, side note, most of these trainings, bring a pen and paper too, okay? Hey Carrie, what's up girl? Bring a pen and paper to these trainings because I give a lot of tips that you're not going to be able to remember them. So you need to write them down. So we go back and forth from, actual business tips to mindset, everything that I have been through, okay? Good and bad. I share the bad too, all right? Because there's so many learning experiences in the bad parts of business. And y'all know this business is a roller coaster, right? Like, I don't care if you have the best business in the world, top leader, which we're going to talk about what a leader actually is. With that being said, what is a leader to you? And then I'm going to talk to you guys for a second. Like, just type in the comments. I want to see, like, your perspective. What is a leader to you? Just put in the comments what it is to you. Because a lot of times we think leader, it's the person with 1 million followers or the person with a 10,000 person team or the big person, like it's not a leader. It's not a leader. I personally know a lot of people in those positions who are far from leadership, okay? Right? And I'm sure that you know those people too. Being a leader is not your follower count, okay? I actually wrote down from Wikipedia. I looked it up right before I came live here. So a leader is the ability to lead or influence or guide others, okay? So you can literally be a leader. And I talk about this with people on my team all the time. People that come in and let's say they have a team of like 3 people, right? And they're like, I'm not a leader, I have like a team of 3. Like, you don't even have to have a team to be a leader, okay? Someone who provides support and needed information, someone who can lead their team, give advice, or willing to help out their peers. Yes, boom, but look, 2 Sarahs bringing it home. Willing to help out their peers, right? to me, a leader is very much what Wikipedia says, right? The ability to lead or influence or guide others. I have written my own words right below that: serve and help. Okay, so how can you, right, in your category, serve and help your network? So you don't need to have even one person on your team to be a leader, okay, to show up on social media. And if you were in the online selling space, I'm gonna bet that you want, like, how many of you guys want to show up as a leader on your social media accounts? You don't want to show up as somebody that is just la la la, like you really don't know what you're doing and you're here and there, you're here one week, gone the next week. Like, most of us that are serious about our businesses, we want to show up as that leader, okay? So that's what today's topic is. How can we show up on social media as that leader, okay? First thing to write down. Good morning, Lacey. What's up? Okay, confidence. I'm seeing some old faces. Makes me really happy. Okay, confidence and trust with people. Okay, leaders show up with confidence and they have trust with people. They have built trust with people. Okay, you guys, when you start your businesses, whatever that business is, okay, why are you doing it? Like, I'm laying the foundation work to showing up as a leader. Why are you doing it? If it is just to make some sales and recruit some people, it's not going to go well, okay? And you're not going to be showing up as a leader. And if you do eventually get there, it's going to be a long, hard road. Okay, so why are you doing your business? Your mission, okay, and I literally have written down here, lead from it being bigger than you. You have to lead your business from a place and having a mission of it being bigger than you. Okay? Like, you have to be so grounded and rooted in that. So if you just started a business, we got to figure that part out first before we can move any further. Okay, get a sheet of paper. Figure out why you are doing your business. Okay, you guys probably have heard different coaches, mentors say, like, lead with your why or know your why, right? Your why will drive your business. It will. Okay, because if it's just to put some gas in your car, that's not going to be, I'm here to be straight up with you guys. And if you're a new follower of mine, I tell you a lot of things that a lot of leaders won't tell you. Okay, this is it. I'm just being open and honest, straightforward with you guys. If you want to show up as a leader, we have to lay the foundation of why are you doing this. If it's just to put some gas in the car, you're not going to make it, because when your business has the valley, right, just putting some gas in the car, you'll figure out a different way to do that, right? Like, you'll sell something out of your closet or ask somebody for money. Like, you'll figure out a different way. You have to have a deeper cause, a deeper why. You have to have a movement. And you have to share that vision with your people, with your network. If you have a network of one, you have to share that with your person. Okay, so the first two things were confidence and building trust with people. How many people feel confident right now? Like, really, I want to see how many people feel confident. Do you feel confident in speaking and talking and showing up on social media? How many people feel confident in doing that? I'm going to help you a little bit with that area. Good morning, Jen. Hey, hey, hey. All right. So, if you don't feel confident, right? I'm more confident now than before. Good, right? This is an evolution. Like, we are always evolving, right? Like, I am confident now. Are there days that I don't feel confident? Absolutely. Like, we're all human, okay? 8 years ago, no, I was not confident. But how do you build that confidence within yourself? You have to know your why of why you're doing your business and figure out your mission, your purpose of doing it, right? When you get so deeply rooted in that, then you can start showing up on social media, and that's where that confidence will begin to grow, right? Having knowledge around something will help you show up being more confident, right? I train my team on this all the time. Like, if I told you guys, hey, go tell your network about this pen. I want you to sell the crap out of this pen. You don't know anything about this pen. This is a really special pen. I know all of the tips and tricks, and I know what sets this pen apart. I know the inner mechanics of it. I know how it writes. I know how it feels when it writes. I know what it does for my life. Like, so I can be really confident about showing up on social media and talking about this pen. But if I'm like, Sarah, you're going to need to sell this pen to your whole network. You've never even tried it. Like, you don't even know what this pen, you don't know. So you're not going to feel confident, right? This is how simple it is, you guys. Quit overthinking it. So you have to, what did I just tell you? You have to know, begin to learn about why you're actually showing up. That's why you have to know your why and your greater mission. Because that's what is going to build that confidence. Because you can show up and talk about you, right? You know you. And if you don't, you got to figure it out. Get a sheet of paper and brain dump. I talk about brain dumping all the time. I do it probably once a week. Okay? Know your strengths and purpose. You have to know your strengths. And don't come on here and say, I don't have any strengths. I suck at everything. You know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to be like, you're right. You do suck at everything. Like, you suck. Why are you even doing this? You have a strength. Okay? Lean into that. Whatever that is. Your strength may not be my strength, and it probably isn't. My strength isn't going to be your strength. Okay? I know my strengths when it comes to business, leadership, showing up on social media. Live video is one of them. That's a strength of mine. I'm very comfortable doing it. I'm confident doing it. Why? Because I know what I'm talking about, right? But how did I build that confidence? I started really small with one tiny thing that I knew about and a really big why, which was my family, right? Like that was the only option. So that built my confidence. And I literally would start researching a product or whatever it is that I wanted to go to my network about. And I would start sharing that. That's how my confidence built. You can't talk about things that you don't know about. So learn how to show up. By doing it, yes. Stepping out of your comfort zone, yes. You guys, my first video, I was doing videos before there was even a live video option. And my husband's over there, and he'll even tell you, like, it was in the back of our car. We had our kids at the park, back of our car. I was doing a mascara video. It was straight up. I would watch this video. I looked psycho. But I was recording, like, 2-step mascara video, and I was not confident, right? But I had a why. I had that greater mission and my purpose. And even from the beginning, I wanted to help other women make money for their family, period. Like that was my mission, along with helping my own family, right? Like that was my purpose. And so I thought, I don't really know how to do this, but I'm going to learn. So I started showing, I'm like, well, if I want other people to do videos, like I'm going to have to do a video. So I learned. But you can't learn by just watching other people. For me, take this as an example. Every single one of you can come here and watch my free training Fridays every single Friday and not do one thing. And guess what? You may think that you learned, but the moment that you take a step out into the arena, that is growth. When you step out onto the field to play, that is growth. So stop just constantly consuming, okay? Action. Okay, so know your strengths and your purpose and lean into those. Double down on that strength. One strength. Lean into that, okay? No one, and I've said this a million times and I will always say it, no one has your unique voice and your unique experience and your unique story. You know what makes a really good leader? This is probably the most important thing I'm going to say in this whole video. You know what makes a really, really good leader? Is being vulnerable. Right? How many of you guys agree? How many of you guys would rather follow a leader who is vulnerable, who literally comes on with you guys, shares their vices, shares their failures, shares really bad parts of their business, bad crap that they've been through, how they got through it, how they came out the other side? Or would you rather follow the person that it's like, ooh, they are on fire at the top all day, every day? That's just the way it is. For me personally, I want to follow that person that is vulnerable with me, that shares the good, the bad, the ugly, her experiences. A really good leader becomes vulnerable with people. And they share their story with people. Good leaders, write this down. Good leaders are very good at storytelling. This is what you have to get good at. Okay, write it down. Storytelling. It's literally you sharing your story. Okay? And you are connecting that to your bigger purpose, your mission, your business, your ideal client. You guys have heard me talk about your ideal client before? Okay? That's my next bullet point here. Get clear on your ideal client. What makes her tick? Okay, here's a question that you can ask yourself. What does she want out of life? Okay? What feeling does she want to have that she doesn't have now? Okay, write this down, you guys. What feeling does your ideal client want to have but she does not have right now? What does she stay awake at night thinking about? Like, what keeps her up at night? Connect that. This is it, you guys, right here. This is golden stuff. Connect that, those questions that I just told you, connect that to your story and your personal experiences. When you connect those two, boom, you will begin to show up as a leader on social media. And you'll begin to help people and serve people, right? But that's not going to happen if you can't get vulnerable with people. If you stay stuck in that hermit crab shell, you peek your head out for like a minute and you're like, nope, going back in. Right? Like, you are hurting other people by not doing that. Right? So I always look at it like in that way. If you are scared to step out, right? Really nervous. Every day you talk yourself out of it. Think of it as there are 100 people literally lined up in front. They are waiting. They are begging you to share your story, your experience, because it could potentially change their life, you guys. It could change their life. Okay, is this making sense to you guys? So, the most important thing, write it down. What keeps her up at night? Okay, what is the feeling that she wants but she doesn't have? Connect that, connect these dots, connect that to your personal story, okay, and your experience. Good leaders, great leaders, the best leaders get vulnerable with people and they share their stories with people. Okay? Oh, thank you, Rita. Definitely vulnerable, the real people. Yeah, relatability. That's it, you guys. I have that in big letters right here. A lot of times, leaders, right, they'll grow and grow and grow. And then what happens? They lose that relatability factor and it kills their business. They lose the relatability factor. Okay? It's a big part of showing up as a leader on your social media is having that relatability factor. But you can't be relatable to people if you're not willing to share your story, your experiences, your mission, your purpose. These are things that you have to figure out. Okay, so quick recap. Find your passion, your purpose, your why. Identify your differentiator. Okay, and then you're going to share your story consistently. You guys, consistently. Not just for a day or a week or like a month and then you stop. This is ongoing. Okay, people do not want to follow other people that are not consistent. Okay, they don't. How do I know? Because people tell me that every day. Okay? They don't want to follow people who aren't consistent. Give people something to talk about, right? It's that song. Give people something to talk about, something good to talk about. Share your story. Share your experience. Get vulnerable. Be relatable to people. And I promise you, if you do these things, you will start to see your social media begin to shift. And it's not about the amount of followers. Okay, it's about that close community. It's about the comments. It's about the behind the scenes conversations. It's about the engagement. It's not about, oh, we gotta get 10,000 followers. Like, no. Get that out of your mind. It's not about that. It's about building genuine connections, okay, with a smaller group of people. It truly, truly is. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought, if you had some light bulb moments. Also, I always take requests for new free training Fridays. I put that in my stories yesterday, and I got a couple of new ideas. I have about a list of like 50 ideas planned out, but if you have one, I train on mostly ideas from you guys because like obviously I want to get on here and talk about things that you need help around. So if you need help in an area, whatever it is, just drop it down in the comments and we can plan it for a free training Friday. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining and I'll chat later. See ya.